Is the spatula still good? You get 2 of them, you can play an extra unit. If you get 1 regular spatula and 1 shadow spatula, you can play 2 extra units. But you take double damage. Kind of cool. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, we're starting with chain again. It did wonders for us last time, so hopefully it does the same here. There's like Sunfire, GA, Bramble. Are all pretty good items. Armor tier. Pair of these guys. Might sell for the Aatrox to try and get a redeemed open. Get a fat Leona. Leona holds tank items really well. What's up, Carnage 63? How's it going, man? Yeah, I took a little break for a while. Should we get this? If we get a GA, we could go down that line. But that's a pair. We got potentially redeemed stuff, potentially skirmisher stuff if we hit that triple, and potentially Hellion stuff. And then this is also a skirmisher, so it can go with this. Do these work with this, and these work with this? So this is the linchpin of my bench anyway. Oh my god, more. You can also just sell everything for just money. Now we have Forgotten as well as something we could do. I have no triples of anything. It's definitely not this, right? I don't have enough of these guys. I think it's something like this for now. Forgotten's not a terrible first trait to have in play. 2, 4, 6. I don't think I want to make money just yet, though. I want to hit at least a triple so that I can have a more clear direction. That guy's going skirmishers. Chief Petty Recruit, thanks for 6 months. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, this does not work together well. Shadow Titans resolve? Okay. Kind of awkward. Let's just making money. Well, it hurts to sell a Nunu. I'm not going to slam the item, but I'm thinking about maybe playing Hecarim. Maybe doing some Cavaliers. Get blue buff for Brand. Get Shadow Titans for Hecarim. That means I want to pick this up. Awkwardly, that guy was level 3. We're not very strong. I just sold my skirmishers. I literally just sold my skirmishers. Ugh. There's no way I just try and make 20. I pick up the 2 Nightbringers, but I don't think I field them. And then I sell the Pumpy for the Cav, probably. We could maybe play Yasuo. Have a bow. He's a bad bow for Yasuo, though. He wants regular bows, typically. But I guess Shadow RFC is pretty similar. But he can't use Shadow Hurricane. I have a Shadow Blue now. Really good for Assassins, really good for Brand, really good for Rise, really good for Katarina. I almost have 6 Forgotten, dude. I'm like, that's probably the way to do it. Get out of that. More committed now. Turbo Spudley, thanks for the Prime Gaming. Appreciate the support. Glad to have you here, dude. Yeah, who would have thought I'd end up 6 Forgotten potentially? I should have picked up that Vayne. I typically don't pick up Vayne though. It's pretty trash most of the time as a unit. It's gonna get buffed though, isn't it? So then it might actually be good. What does 6 Forgotten do? A bunch of attack damage and ability power. It's good early. Good early, just flat stats, you know? What more could you ask for in the early game besides, holy smokes, 2-star Pantheon? I'm just gonna commit my item. Do it. It's another shadow item for the Forgotten too. It's just not an item that's very flexible. So it's pretty committed to doing what we're doing. I need the monies. I don't want this in my final comp, but I do want this in my final comp. So I'll make this switch here in case we don't get gold. Usually you're supposed to have a fairly healthy life total when doing this and then kind of slow roll at level 6. Trying to lose streak into it is gonna be exciting. Ooh. That's exactly what we need. We just need 1 more of these guys. One more of those guys and then we will be tough as nails. So yeah, after this, it's going to be a clean breakpoint for leveling up. We level up, we try and 2-star these bad boys, and then hopefully we can sit for a while. The most important thing is that we 2-star this. The second most important thing is that we find a brand to use this. People are much stronger than us. We gotta try that Nexus Bliss mode you were talking about eventually. Oh, one more unit. It's about to cast. 68. Almost nice. Hey, at least we're not this guy, eh? He's doing the same thing. He's trying to do the same thing. This is my territory. Alright, we're actually pretty strong now. I might just stay like this, because I feel like we might lose, but we're not going to lose by much. I'm looking to try and get Bramble. Bramble's nuts right now. Crit is a huge percentage of the damage done in the game, and Bramble negates all critical strikes. So, Crit's so good, they're nerfing Crit. So Bramble's pretty hot. There's a couple of Infinity Edges out there. But yeah, this is one of those tricky parts where you got to try and like evaluate how strong am I? How much life am I going to lose against the lobby? How greedy can I be? I'm thinking, I got the Headroom too. I'm going to greed out of my mind. We're not getting punished for it. We're going to remove these 2-cost units from the pool. Some of these people around here look pretty tough. Some of these people mean business. 6 Forgotten. 6 Forgotten might be a little better, but it's going to cost us money. I don't think I have brand 1, sadly. It's got my brands. That Nunu really took a bite out of it. Nope, it ate it. Oh. Victor Gobert. Forgotten trade on Hecarim does nothing? AP is good on Hecarim. AP increases the amount he heals. Oh my god, I zoned out. I was reading chat. That spatula would have allowed us to make another Cavalier. It's like game-winningly strong. Gosh darn it. We had it. It was right there. But it's actually kind of good. I need a defensive item. I need definitely defensive items on Hecarim. It might have been honestly a bait to take the... it might have been a bait to go for it. To be honest with you. Because if we don't have defensive items on this Hecarim, he's just going to fall over. Even though Cav Spat's like the nuttiest item in the game for this comp. Because you can essentially make your backline brand invincible. Which the biggest problem with this unit is that it just randomly dies sometimes. Because he puts out infinite damage if you can keep him alive. So if you make him a Cavalier, he just never dies. Your 2 specials? Yeah, but you need the Shadow one. You need specifically the Shadow one. Hopefully we're stable with a defensive item. Should, like, Hecarim should just be pretty invincible. And now we can slow roll. So we stay above 50 gold so that we're getting the max interest and try and just 3-star everything. We have to watch the other guy unless he pivoted. Wait, we just beat the... Was this the guy doing it? He's doing Draven, I think. Okay, so he's not contesting us. He was looking like he might contest us, but it looks like he's walked away from it. Very wise, sir. Very wise. We have like a billion Abomination players in the lobby. Might be good to throw this over there. They get railroaded by the Abomination. The Abomination always goes to the farthest unit, so putting a bait unit out in the corner can help keep it away from something that's more important. So currently my most important damage dealer is probably this brand. I want him to get his damage over time thing casted on as many things as possible. Well. Hecarim wins these. This spear might one-shot him when Callista gets full mana. Oh, he got there in time. Way to go, Hecarim. Yeah, we're just trying to 3-star all these guys. Hopefully by like 4 or 5 we can have a couple of 3-stars. Arc. What's this brand? We have a very even distribution of not the right units, unfortunately. We're gonna wait for the box to see if we can get a more ideal Hecarim item, but Dragon's Claw would be nice, and then we could put Hex Tech on this even. And by the Draven? No. Draven needs specific items to be good. And these are not the specific items he's looking for. Awkward. Yeah, I'll put the Dragon's Claw on him, I think. I think that's good enough. I like having 2 defensive items, 1 damage item. So defensive, damage, and then we want another defensive. So we're not going to build like Spark. So yeah, I'll put the Dragon Claw on him. I'll put the Gunblade on Brand to help him live more, because it gives him a nice little shield. And we will wait. We'll be, well, let me get one roll. Syndra, not useful at all. One more. I'm going to be 2 gold short. I was hoping to try and hit the Brand. I'm so impatient, dude. I'm so impatient. After this, I probably just roll it down to like 30, looking to 3-star something to try and get a little bit stronger. We need to hit Brand 2, we need to hit a 3-star. Actually, let me just roll a little bit now. There's the Brand. I should have rolled down to 40 trying to find it. I bet you we would have won this fight with Brand 2. Is Brand 2 difference there, man? Alright, we're monster. We are monster mode. This is a big Hecarim. We need to keep it away from Trundles, but other than that, it should be borderline invincible. Yeah, we want to get this guy, the Hecarim, surrounded by as many units as possible, but we don't want him to die. As many units as he can handle. And we don't want it to be Trundle, because Trundle does percent-based damage. So the reduction doesn't do anything. It shrinks him. We want damage items for Brand, so we want Rod or Gloves. This or this. Worst case tier for Victor. You don't have to buy a unit, it won't appear in your next shop. No, there was a change they did a long time ago, but then people hated it and then they reverted it. But yeah, that was a thing for a while, but not anymore. I don't know if 3 Cavs or Knights is actually better. The 10% damage reduction is probably better, to be honest. This is always going here, so let's just put it there now. And not get this Brand assassinated. If we can. This is not a good Hecarim positioning, really. I mean, it's good in the sense that Nunu's not on it. But it's bad in the sense that he wasn't actually circling too many people. But maybe that's fine. We get the Nunu lower health before the Nunu gets on it. Looks like it worked out. You can't complain about success, right? Oh, wait. Is it not going to work out? Did I speak too soon? It did not work out. Start building this for when we get our Rel. Are we actually going to stay at this for Brand 3, or am I going up in level? How many Brands are taken out of the pool? He's got 2. He's got 2. I'd be able to get Brand. Thresh. Yeah, let me try and make this get a little more central. Yes, Brand, run away from the Nocturne. Run. Boom, 1000 damage. That little number there is how much damage his next attack's gonna do. He does. It counts up however much damage he's taken and sends it right back at him. No, and it doesn't apply the resistances, so this gets really big. When he's channeling his wah thing, absorbing damage that whole time. Oh, there was a Kled I missed. Whoops. Or Kled. Ooh, perfect. That's like best in slot Brand items almost. Now we're looking for Shojin for Victor. I like it when it does that. There it is. Now we have to ask ourselves again if the brand is worth it. I feel like it's just 5 out of the pool. We're at 43 life. There's 5 out of the pool. This Yasuo guy is shredding me. Every time I face him, it's an L. The unit is true damage. I want to hit the Sejuani as well, so I'm going to keep going. One brand away. There it is. Don't know if the other units are necessarily worth it. This adds Knight. A little bit more damage reduction on top of what we already got. Next step is to find a Rel. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't care about Nautilus as much. It was more just to take him out of the pool, and then if we hit it kind of thing. Less so than, you know, going for it. The brand's the important part. He does big damage. He wasn't even alive for very long, and he murdered a lot of people. He casted damage over time effect. So as long as he gets a couple of casts off, then the Cavaliers stall, and then the big damage happens. You just skip Rel and play Jax. Oh wait, we don't get any more items. Just put this tier on somebody. Have it here. Darius. Darius has armor shred. He's an annoying unit for this comp, but it looks like we took care of him. Our armor's been shredded still. The debuff is still on him. Dang. I'm gonna keep it. 25 life. Kind of have to go all in soon. Thieves' gloves. More tank items. And take the Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart's a fantastic tank item. Gives you armor and reduced things attack speed against you. So eventually we need to get to level 8 and put in 4 Spellweavers. It's like the next objective. I'm gonna roll for Rel in this last 3-star though. Come on.
I am justified, and I am armed. I'm gonna murder you to death.
It's not here. I don't know if we're going to 8. I don't think I have the economy. Kind of blowing. I'm spending the farm on this one, man. Diego too. It is 5-6. Brand got a healthy number of casts off, but now he's on the other team. That's not good. Diego units take a bunch of damage over time, though. Looks like we get there. Ooh, fantastic item. This shreds magic resistance to enemies around you that cast spells. Brand puts the dot on him, Sejuani runs at him, Bark procs. You love to see it. There's a Rel. Alright, hit the Sejuani. Not meant to be. It's not meant to be. I'm gonna get trundled. Oh, the trundle fell. Trundle went down. For the cast. That's huge. We got a chance. Woof. That's our arch nemesis, the Yasuo comp. That's the bad matchup for us. So winning those dubs, that's big. In order to win that, we need like everything to go right. We need to knock it trundled, and we need to thresh the Aswell. That worked out really well. Very fortunate. He went for Pantheon at 3 for some reason. I guess Wally was going for the S3. If he would have not bought all those Pantheons, though, like not actually made them, he would have had a higher odds of finding the S3. Not sure how important Pantheon 3 is, but I'm glad he did it. I feel like it makes the game a little bit nicer to me. The angle on this engage, not great for me. The one tank Mordekaiser up front to make it so they don't surround the Hecarim as cleanly is really smart. Asked? Hello? Oh my god. Top 4 though. Top 4 though. Just barely squeezed out the top 4. We're trying to make it up to level 8, but it's so far away to be honest with you. Everybody's pretty janked. This should be on this side more. Oh, now he's switching sides too. Alright, Brand, don't die. Diego down, that's good. Brand staying relatively protected. Positioning, he gets the cast off so that the gunblade, the heal, the positioning is clean. Morello's best in slot for Brand. Morello's is a great item on Brand, but since his ability is innately damage over time and you're 3-starring him, you want things that are multipliers. So Morello adds a damage over time effect, right? That does percent based of their health, which is really strong. Especially when he's 1-star or 2-star. Let me get that shiv, actually. For the penetration. But as you approach 3-star, right? The number gets really big on his ability. So the bigger the number is, if it's a 3-star unit, big number. Big number, you want to multiply big number. So you want crit on big numbers. So Jeweled Gauntlet is significantly better on 3-star Brand than Morello's would be for the damage. Even though we're a stall comp where Morello's is good. On 2-star Brand, however, Morello's is infinitely better than Jeweled Gauntlet. Because multiplying 900 is much worse than multiplying 1500, right? That's kind of how it works. So yeah, there's trade-offs. There's times where it's like Morello's the nuts. And then there's times where it's like, Morello's maybe not so great. Depends on how the game's going for you. And how likely you are to 3-star it. But yeah, it's all situational. You gotta play it by what's happening in the game. I thought Hecarim wasn't gonna cast for a second, but he's in there. He's on the Draven. The Nautilus, the big stun. Oh my god, he's out of here. He's out of here. It's clean. It's a top 2. We could almost make it to level 8. God, we had to roll so much for you, Sejuani. This is our nemesis, of course. The final guy left is the guy with the comp that counters mine. Of course. Well, these are gonna surround quite nicely, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. I think this positioning works for me. Oh, the Shroud on the Hecarim's kind of annoying. Does he get bursted before the... No, he gets his cast off. He's trundled, though. Trundle effect, please wear off. Oh, he's gone. GG. Yeah, that matchup's very difficult. Alright, how much damage is this gonna be? Let's watch these damage numbers. Show them what you're made of, Soraka. You gotta move to the other corner. So A-bomb stuff. 4,000 damage in one cast. But I'm gonna lose because I'm in the wrong corner. If I was in the other corner, I win this.